This is my review of Transformers Animated Voyager-class Lugnut. And here is Lugnut, and you can see the colors are a dark purple as well as a teal color. Now, speaking of colors, if you look at the back of the box, you can see here that the colors here, I prefer these colors. This is purple and silver, so wherever the teal would be, instead here it's shown in silver, which would have been fantastic and awesome. Sadly, that's not the case, and I think somewhere on here it says that colors may vary, which is definitely true in this case. So this would have been a cool silver and purple Voyager Lugnut, but sadly we are left with this, which is fine. But anyways, you can see here on the right I also have the Reveal the Shield Lugnut for a comparison in terms of size and in terms of style. And now you notice there are some common features between the two. You have the front section here, which is kind of like a window, but it's also on each of the figures multi-paned, so it's divided up into smaller windows, but you can see there's the similarities there. You also have the rotating guns on the front area of the vehicle mode, as you do with the Reveal the Shield one. And as I was saying in my Reveal the Shield Lugnut review, you do have these yellow, black caution stripes on both of the figures right here and here. So nice similarities. And here is just a size comparison of the two. Obviously, RTS Lugnut has massive wingspan. You can see here the difference in size right there. So yeah, just to give you an idea of the size of the animated version versus the Reveal the Shield version. On the top there is a turret which does rotate all the way around, and the vehicle mode does have landing gear. Take this off and set that to the side. Flip these panels up. Bring down the legs, rotate around, and this should tap into the waist, like so. And make sure you bring out the heel. And moving on, there is a nice automorph feature. What will happen is this will separate and the head will actually pop up. So as we do that, we're going to pull this down. Head will pop up and the windows will open, revealing the chest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Pretty cool. For the wings, you want to fold up the tips like that. Untab the arms here. And to finish the transformation of the hands, at the back here there are these two purple fins, and you want to push them forward, and as you do so, the front should open up like so. And you have the same feature on the other hand, or arm, I guess you'd call it. For articulation, you do have the shoulders on ratcheted joints. The arm can go to the side just a little bit, like that. You do have a swivel at the upper arm as well as a bend at the elbow. There is no waist articulation. Leg can go forward, leg can go back, and the leg can do the splits. And you have a swivel and a bend at the knee. Now this robot mode is looking good. I like the fins, how they go up like that. A nice gold Decepticon symbol on the chest. I like the way that the front area of the jet separates. The automorph is good. It's basically a really nice toy for a kid who may not be into the more advanced Transformers. Now, my favorite feature of this Transformer is the weapon mode, or the weapon. This was part of the rear section of the jet in vehicle mode. To transform it into the staff, what you do is you just simply rotate it up like that, and there's actually a peg that will peg into that hole right there on either arm, And if you notice the bottom of the staff, there is a purple piece of plastic sticking out there. When you touch the staff to the ground, it really doesn't do anything until you actually plug it into the port here. So we'll do that right now. And it does stay in there quite securely. You know, it's not going to go anywhere. And to activate the special feature, again, you have to have the staff plugged into the arm, and then you touch the ground like so, and bam, you got the gimmick mode for the staff. And I really like that. And I really like the fact that the staff is part of the vehicle mode and can be used in the robot mode. Really cool. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at a comparison with Reveal the Shield Lugnut in robot mode. And here we have both Lugnuts in robot mode. Of course, on the right we have Reveal the Shield Lugnut, and of course we have the animated version. As a size comparison, you can see that Reveal the Shield Lugnut is taller and bulkier when compared to the animated Lugnut version. And the same thing holds true if you look at the back kibble. Both have kibble on their back. However, the Reveal the Shield version just has so much more. And also, you have the fact that the animated version can turn most of the back kibble into this wicked looking staff. And it actually has a weapon to hold in its hand. Whereas a Reveal the Shield Lugnut does not have such luck. You know, Reveal the Shield Lugnut is more realistic looking in the jet mode. It has greater articulation. For example, it does have a waist swivel. So you do have a little more articulation with the Reveal the Shield version. Whether you should get one or the other, if you can afford to, I would get both. Like I said, they both have their own weaknesses and their own strengths. And if you can afford to do so, I would get both because both are fantastic toys. I really think that's true. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been my review of the Voyager-class Lugnut based on the animated cartoon.